So the name amethyst comes from the ancient Greek word amethystos, which means not intoxicated. Amethyst has long been associated with sobriety and clarity, and it's best known or recognised as being a really rich, dark purple quartz-like structure. And you can see that here. Just look at how deep and beautiful the colours of that are. So some amethysts can be lavender, they can be pink, they can be red, black, brown or grey. There are so many different colours. And what really makes it purple is the iron content when it's forming. So the zodiacs best associated with amethyst are Aquarius and Pisces. The planet most aligned with amethyst is Jupiter. And the elements that are connected to amethyst are water or air and wind. Now the chakras connected to amethyst are crown and the third eye. So charging it can be done by leaving it in the moonlight overnight. Sunlight also helps, but only for a short time as it will lose its colour. Incense is very cleansing. Using a sound bowl is very effective also. So out of these amethysts that I'm showing you, the dark violet amethyst comes from Australia. I got it from Herberton in Queensland. The lilac or the lavender amethyst comes from Dumfries and Galloway on the west coast of Scotland in the UK. The world locations where it's most famously sought are in Brazil, where you get very dark purple amethyst, Uruguay, where it's almost black, it's so dark, India, Russia, South Korea, and the United States. There are many other places as well. If you go up to BC in Canada, it's a very light lavender coloured amethyst. So it's available very readily, very easily. Now, if you are one to tumble crystals and want them to be highly polished, its Mohs scale is 7. So be mindful not to put anything under 7 in the tumbler, or you may find it'll disintegrated. Likewise, nothing too much, no 9s, or certainly not 10s. I think 7 or 7.5, 6.5 would be fairly good to put in a tumbler with amethyst. So just as a side note, there are standing stones in Scotland in the northwestern Highlands, and it is thought that many of those had, there are holes in them, and many of them had highly polished crystals that were placed in there, and they would be facing either the sunrise or the sunset. So amethyst would have been used there, whether it was light or whether it was dark. So can you imagine how the sun catches that, the refraction on the ground or the people around in ancient times must have been stunning. So the thoughts for amethyst's health benefits are for the circulatory system, for detoxification, reproduction, eye health, addiction, skin, respiratory system, and the immune system. So the emotional benefits would help our emotions. Amethyst helps with fear, with grief, with insight, with calming, with relationships, with balance. Calming in particular, it's amazing. It helps you sleep as well. It's an amazing crystal for doing that. If you have strife, it really helps. So the metaphysical benefits, Reiki. Most definitely Reiki healers will use amethyst. for awareness, for your psychic awareness, your spiritual awareness, for your inner peace, for dreams, those that suffer from insomnia, or for divination. Amethyst is a wonderful stone for helping with anxiety and depression and stressful things that don't let you move forward, that keep you firmly rooted. Amethyst clears the mind. It's dissolving all forms of toxicity. It keeps us calm and focused. Amethyst aids us to be present in our lives, to participate in the here and the now. It also encourages more reliable sleep. It eases headaches and aches in the body. These are things that increase our anxiety levels. Amethyst has very powerful and protective properties. It relieves stress and soothes an irritated minds, balances destructive mood swings. It removes the anger, the rage, the anxiety, and the fear. Amethyst assists with igniting our spiritual awareness. It unlocks our intuition and enhances our psychic abilities. Amethyst is thought to cleanse the connection to the crown and the third eye, and makes it powerful, very powerful for meditation and enhancing our spiritual awareness. It stimulates our minds and emotions. It's often used to help those who are grieving or who have had tumultuous life changes. And those things have profound effects on us for long periods of time. So amethyst is a great crystal for that. The stone is known for its calming and purifying properties. Amethyst has been a cornerstone in various healing and meditative practices. It's thought of as a protector, a healer, and that's reflected in how we wear amethyst, where we wear it, how we meditate, and various gentle, calming therapies. So amethyst is revered for its clarity, for sharpening our minds and aiding our focus, making sure that we hone in on our focus of attention. It makes it really great for meditation. So now this is where we're going to hear the crystal echoes. And I am going to hand over to the amethyst and hear what the energy within has to say. I channel the energies, and I'm now going to communicate with the amethyst crystal. I'm going to use the dark amethyst for this. I'm now going to read its energy and see what it has to tell us. So I'm going to hand over to this piece of amethyst. So I am asking this particular piece of amethyst, I have the dark purple amethyst in my hand, and I'm asking whether we have a male energy or a female energy there, and it's a female energy. So I'm asking the crystal to tell me what it has to tell us, what it can do for you. So it's saying that it can relax the mind, bring you peace and tranquility, serve as a key when you're stuck and you can't move with a problem and you need a solution. Amethyst will help. It will act as a key. It can bring light where there is darkness and where there is unsurety. It can protect the beautiful mind. protect the soul from self-harm. The energies can be subtle or strong, powerful, depending on what is needed. When you use the amethyst to heal the third eye, tell the crystal what you want it to resolve. An amethyst can go straight to that. If sleep is your issue, it can resolve it, saying place it under the pillow. It can be used in conjunction with other crystals. Lepidolite, it's saying that it works very well with lepidolite. Where there is harmful energies, can act as a protective shield. Keep your breathing in harmony. So it's saying, slow down with your breathing. And if you want to hold the crystal in your hand or place it on your forehead, either is okay. And it will slow down your breathing. It slows the movement of energy that passes through your body. So with that, I'm going to say thank you very much, everybody, for joining today. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you to the amethyst crystal. And we can all learn something, and hopefully this can be useful to people who are suffering from stresses and need calming, clarity and focus. Amethyst is your crystal.